Hello guys, I hope everyone is well. So we have here a geometric sequence that consists of these terms 4k minus 2, k plus 1, and k minus 3 as the first three terms of a pattern. And then they're saying in the first question there, calculate the value of k if k is an integer, guys. So now if k is an integer, number one, they told us that this is going to be a geometric pattern. So now we know that in a geometric pattern we are going to have a common ratio, guys. So now we know we need to find our common ratio. Here we need to find our common ratio in order to find the value of r. So we know that the common ratio is going to be equal to the second term divided by the first term, and it is also the third term divided by your second term, basically, the guys. Then now we see that our second term is going to be k plus 1 divided by our first term, which is 4k minus 2. That's going to be equal to your third term, which is k minus 3 divided by your k plus 1. Then now, since we've got an equal sign in between these guys here, then we can now cross multiply these fractions. So now we are going to take k plus 1, we are going to multiply it with k plus 1, and that's going to be equal to your k minus 3 multiplied by your 4k minus 2. And if you simplify very well, you are going to get this. Then now, from here, we are going to now take these terms on the left hand side and we are going to take them to the right. So therefore now we're going to be left with a 0 on this side. So we're going to say 4k squared minus k squared. Since it's going to change the sign, that's going to become 3k squared. And then we're going to say minus 14k minus 2k's, and then that's going to be minus 16k, and then we are going to say positive 6 minus 1, which is going to give you a positive 5. And then if you factorize this, you are going to get this, guys. And then now we see that our value of k here would be equal to 1 over 3, or our value of k would be equal to 5. But then now they have given us a restriction that k must be an integer, so therefore k cannot be equal to 1 over 3. And then it means that our value of k therefore is going to be equal to 5. And then we now go to the next question, which is saying that we must hence show that the first three terms are 8, 18, 6, and 2. So now I believe we see what we have to do here. So our first term here, we see it is represented by 4k minus 2. So then now we have to substitute the value of k. So we're going to say 4 multiplied by 5, and then we are gonna subtract 2 there, and then I believe that we are going to get a value of 18. Then we're gonna say term number 2 is going to be equal to 5 plus 1, and that's going to give us our second term of 6. And then we're going to say for the third term, we are going to say that it's going to be 5 minus 3, which gives us 2. Then we have to represent it in the form that they have asked us to do. So then we are going to say that therefore this is going to be 18, 6, and 2, therefore, as our final answer. But you are going to be marked for these ones. Let us move to the next one now. That is saying that we must write down the nth term of this sequence. So I believe, guys, now we know what we have to do when we are going to find the nth term. So the nth term here, number one, since this is a geometric sequence, we need to identify what is going to be our common ratio, basically, here. So now our common ratio here, we are going to now have our 6 divided by our 18, and our common ratio is going to be 1 over 3. And then now we know that the value of a for this guy is going to be 18. So therefore the general term for a geometric sequence is given by Tn is equal to a multiplied by r to the exponent of n minus 1. Therefore now your Tn is going to be equal to 18 multiplied by 1 over 3 to the exponent of n minus 1. This can be further simplified, guys, but I would rather you leave it here. You will be awarded your full marks. Then now let us go to the last question there, that is saying that we must determine the number of terms of the sequence if the last term of the sequence is 2 over 729. So here in this question, they are saying that we must determine the last term of the number of terms of the sequence. So then anytime they are asking you to find the number of terms of the sequence, you are always going to say that your Tn is equal to your last term, whatever the last term is, guys. So then now here in this case, we see that our Tn is going to be equal to 2 divided by 729. So therefore, our Tn is going to be equal to 18 multiplied by 1 over 3 to the exponent of n minus 1. And that's going to be equal to 2 over 729. So if we just apply mathematics here, we know that in order to cancel this 18, we can multiply by 1 over 18, and we can multiply by 1 over 18. Since we know what you do on the left, you also do on the right, guys. Yes. So then now on this side, we're going to be left with 1 over 3 to the exponent of n minus 1. That's going to be equal to 1 over 6,561. And then now when you have got this, this is going to simplify to 1 over 3 to the exponent of 8, guys. And then that's going to be equal to 1 over 3 to the exponent of n minus 1. So guys, using our laws of exponents, we know that if you've got a to the exponent of n divided by b to the exponent of n, that's equal to a over b all raised to the exponent of n. So therefore now we do the same here. We are going to say this as 1 over 3 all that raised to the exponent of n, because we now know 1 to the exponent of 8 is just 1, guys. And then our main aim here is to have the same base on the left and right hand side, guys. So then now we are going to say 1 over 3 to the exponent of n minus 1 is going to be equal to 1 over 3 to the exponent of 8. And we know that once we have the same bases, we can equate the exponent. So then we can say n minus 1 is going to be equal to 8. And then if we take this 1 to the other side, it's going to change sign. Then your n is going to be equal to 8 plus 1, in which indeed it is the 9. So therefore it means that in this pattern we have 9 terms. You can give that conclusion there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. May you please like and subscribe for more content, guys. You know that your likes and your subscribes are the ones that are actually going to let us do more content and motivate us to continue doing content. We are aiming for at least 5,000 subscribers for this year, guys. Thank you.